What's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are at a really fun mountain road with the 2023 manual transmission Nissan Z Performance, and we're gonna have a pretty fun day, I think.
A couple months ago we had an automatic Z that we thought was a lot of fun taking it around these back twisty roads, but with 3 pedals it's going to be a lot more fun. This has already been fun driving it just in a straight line and even getting it here, so it's time to rip on it.
Let's have some fun. Jinx. Alright, so now let's set off in the manual Z. So far I really like how the shifter is pretty easy to use. Pretty short throw for the most part. Clutch pedal's not crazy. And you get a lot of power. I like the use of power a lot better than the 9-speed. I feel like the 9-speed spent a lot of time in the higher RPM.
Hey, I can't remember, that was a while ago.
But manual for me, like this is where it's at on this kind of car.
We have a pretty high rev range too.
Red line's at 7,000.
Play with it.
Yeah, really, I'm able to use second gear quite a bit.
Yeah.
The suspension, I go back and forth on if I like it or not, because it is good in the sense of it's very comfortable. Car still feels pinpointy. I just still feel like I'd rather be a little stiffer.
Yeah, I could see that. I did a lot of highway miles in this, and it was pretty comfortable for driving it like that.
Yeah.
This is my first time experiencing it on twisty roads.
It absorbs bumps well, so it really
it feels fine.
Yeah, it's a very confident and composed car.
For a factory setup.
Oh, for sure. The brakes do a really good job. I think they're pretty good. Steering's good. I mean, it really is a pretty good handling car. Big bump. I love the power. It's so smooth. I just hate there's no sounds. It doesn't make any sounds.
You can hear a little bit of engine, but
that's fake. That's a speakers, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't had to shift much. Second and third gear does a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I know it's. I wish we were able to drive the auto a lot closer to this one, so like more back to back. Because it's hard to remember how that felt as far as the power, but I feel like we were probably having to shift a little bit more.
Yeah, I think the 9-speed, a little bit closer ratios and stuff.
Yeah. Heck, I think we were even up into 4th gear in that.
I haven't hit 4th gear once.
Yeah. I think we were playing with 4th, maybe even 5th.
I think so. It handles pretty good. It really is a fun car. See, right there, it felt a little floaty.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get the tail out crazy amounts.
It seems to be pretty solid around these turns.
Yeah. Yeah, so going around a few more turns, the car definitely feels pretty composed. I don't really have too many complaints with it for like right out of the gate.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it craves the mods. Of course, I have some plans with mine.
Yeah.
But out of the gate, it really is a pretty good blend.
I was gonna say these seats felt a little bit uncomfortable on long distances, but this one for some reason feels like it's not as supportive as that one. I don't know why.
I noticed that. I think it's because the base on the driver's seat, you can angle it up and down the bottom of it.
Okay.
That one doesn't have as much movement.
Yeah, because this is my first time being in the passenger seat, and the seat feels very different.
Yeah.
But it's still supportive for a factory seat like this. And you were saying maybe the Nismo might have like the Nismo race seats or something.
I think they are holding off a few things on this performance card for the Nismo.
Yeah.
I think it'll get the buckets, it'll get the adaptive suspension, a better exhaust and stuff like that.
Oh, we'll have a better suspension?
It better. I mean, that's what they've done in the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, these ones, they actually do support you pretty well.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not my favorite seats. Certainly looking forward to the buckets. There we go, got it out a little bit.
You have traction on?
Yeah.
Did you feel it cut power like it would?
Actually, I'm surprised it even slipped as much as it did.
Yeah.
So traction in just normal mode is pretty sweet. It lets you play with it just a tad. With it off, of course, it'd be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, I getting so much more excited. When we had the automatic, I just wasn't as excited about buying this.
Yeah.
But now that I'm driving the one that I'm actually going to buy, this car is becoming a heck of a lot of fun.
So my turn behind the wheel. It definitely gets up and moves. I'm impressed with the power that it has.
I like how linear it is.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We were talking earlier about rev matching the downshifts, even though in sport mode it does it for you. I got my foot on the pedal there that time.
Yeah.
So it's different in practice versus just trying to talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's actually not that bad to do.
Yeah, heel toe is a little bit challenging just because of the gas pedal's location.
Yeah, which, I mean, I'm not used to it. I guess you could get used to it. So yeah, like the pedal placement is odd, but you can get used to it.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but you do have the sport mode, which is kind of an interesting button placement for just rev matching.
Yeah, you would think there'd be drive modes, which again,
Yeah.
I think they're holding out a lot of them as well.
Yeah. What do you think would be some drive modes for it?
I think just tighter steering, suspension, an exhaust valve.
Yeah.
Really. And maybe a little bit engine response. They could probably have a separate tune for sport mode.
Yeah. Well, on some of these longer roads here, we're up into 4th gear.
Yeah, that was what I drove was the tighter stuff. Now
Yeah.
we're in more of the sweepers.
I do like the power. This is pretty adequate for the road we're doing.
Oh yeah, I mean you got so much power, and it really does translate it to the wheels very nicely.
Yeah.
And I like how smooth it is. First gear, when you first give it gas, it's a little like it kind of hits you for a second.
Yeah, it's almost like you got like turbo power at that low end.
I would assume it's the gear ratio.
Yeah.
But it's very smooth the way everything is balanced for this car for sure.
Yeah, I love, like you mentioned earlier, the shifter and the clutch pedal. It's very easy to drive. And we have some tighter turns here coming up, going downhill, talking about the handling of this. It feels so solid.
Yeah, steering's pretty pinpointy.
Yeah. I mean, we're going downhill. Not on the brakes too much here. But look at that. There's no body roll or anything. Like,
yeah, it's like there's initial body roll, but once you're in the turn, the spring rate holds it nicely.
yeah.
So I would like that initial setup to be a little bit tighter, but once you're in the turn, it does hold it very well. And then I got a good grab handle as a passenger, so you're pretty secure as a passenger in this car.
I'm getting used to the rev matching in this, even though it's kind of helping a little bit.
Yeah. It does a pretty good job. Sometimes I notice it isn't as quick as if you let off the clutch really quickly.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to shift slower for its rev matching to keep up with you.
Yeah.
So you can take manual control, which is of course nice to do.
Yeah. This is a ball.
Yeah, it's a good blend. I think the only thing it lacks is just a little bit more character. Like, let's hear the turbos, let's hear the exhaust, and
Yeah.
let's tighten up the suspension a hair.
Oh yeah, you do a couple mods and get this a little bit louder and
Yeah.
things like that, and just that fun factor with the noise kind of bumps it up a couple notches, Squirrel.
I think it's a good blank canvas for a car that craves the modifications to really take it to the next level.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a good out of the gate kind of car.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, these things souped up are going to be insane.
Yeah.
So I'm getting more excited about it for sure.
Yeah, I'm very excited that we got to drive the manual.
It's so much better. The automatic is boring, in my opinion.
You'll trigger a lot of people with that.
It's not a responsive auto. Like the Supra ZF is so much better. And when you truly drive these in a performance setting, like we do these mountain road trips a lot. Like we drive these cars. The automatic Z just lacks.
Ooh, there we go. Tire screeching. Man. Yeah, this is a ball.
Yeah. The manual just gives you so much more control. Like it's so much better.
Yeah, and to be able to get this for what? They start under 40?
Yeah, you can get the manual.
You can find one at some point
for 40 grand. Yeah, whenever they hit dealers.
Yeah.
The only thing is you're missing the limited slip in the base.
Yeah.
It sucks that you can only get 40 grand car or 50 grand car. There's no in between sport package.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, like they used to have 4 trim levels and then the Nismo. Now it's all or nothing, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But overall, manual Z. I like it.
A lot of fun. I do like it. I think I like it better than the 370 you had.
Oh yeah, it has modern power now and better technology.
Yeah.
To where
Yeah.
It's a beast.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, there you guys go. Manual transmission, new Z on the mountains. Way more fun than the auto. The auto is good if you want the daily drivable stuff.
Yeah.
But if you truly are buying this for a fun car, like this is fun. Like
yeah.
Nothing but fun and yeah, good blank
Can't
canvas.
go wrong with it.
Yeah, good blank canvas for the guy who's gonna be souping it up like what we're gonna be doing. But that is it for the taste. Yeah, man, I'm losing. There's too much adrenaline pumping. Where do we go with it? Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for plenty more content, and we'll see you guys in the next video.